Today we are reviewing makeup. I will be giving you as much information as possible for each item. Where I bought it, how much it costs, how well it applies, how long it stays on your face, and all those other things so that you can decide on which ones to purchase for yourself. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For today we're going to have a cup of coffee while reviewing some of my makeup. Actually, I'm thinking of reviewing all of my makeup and then throwing out the ones that I do not use anymore. Or those ones that did not work for me. I don't have a lot, it's just this and some are in this drawer. But I like to get into a more in-depth conversation about each and every item in there. Okay, so let's get started. If you want to get into makeup, I suggest you watch a lot of YouTube videos to know the reviews from other beauty gurus. Number two, you can ask friends and family of which products they can suggest or which products they swear by. Number three, you can go to department stores and makeup counters or places that have testers and test the products for yourself, because makeup is such a tricky thing. Like, even if some people say this foundation or that primer is good, it will really depend on your skin type and on the elements, where you live in, what you're exposed. Like if you're always under the sun, inside an air-conditioned room, or in a dry, arid place, it will really depend on that. But some products, I hate to say, are really a huge waste of money. So when someone reviews that and says, don't bother,
do not bother buying it.
I already took out the first drawer and we will start with the primers. I only have 2 primers. Why? Because I want to avoid using primer as much as possible. So the first one I ever got is the Professional, the Benefit Professional primer. And what I noticed was whenever I used this, my face would get oily. I bought this from Sephora and it costs around 800 pesos. Since it makes my face oily, I don't use it that much. And I think it doesn't go well with my other makeup, because what I noticed was it doesn't really hide my pores. So this I'm keeping because it's kind of expensive. But if someone wants it, I will give it to them. And the next is the Sleek Control, Shine, and Prime. Now this one I love using whenever I'd like to be confident that my makeup will stay in place all day. This costs around 600 pesos. And I love it because it goes well with my other makeup and it really hides my pores. As soon as I put it on without putting anything else, it's good to go. Next is concealer.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 4 concealers. Okay, let's start with the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, medium deep. Now, this costs around 2,800 pesos, and it really does a good job in concealing my eye luggage. I use the orange one first for color correction, and then this to conceal. I also use this color sometimes when I just came from the beach or I'm sunburnt. So it's really a nice palette. The other colors I haven't used on myself, but I already used for some of my friends. I bought this from MAC in Glorieta as well. One other tip that the SA gave me was you can spritz on some Fix Plus on your brush and then dab it here so that it will dissolve it, because it's in a thick cream form.
So this I'm keeping because it really hides my eye luggage and it does not crease.
Next is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I think this is around 400 pesos. And as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit. I love, this is my favorite concealer at the moment because whenever I put it, whether I use whatever brush or sponge, it goes on well. Even if I just use my hand, it blends well. And sometimes I feel like using it as a foundation as well because it's light. It's light and buildable. It's magic. Any of my and it doesn't show any of my pores. I got this from Landmark. Maybelline has a lot of kiosks inside department stores, so it's very easy to find this. I think sometimes they even have it in the grocery. So this I will keep and buy over and over again. Now this is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got this for around 2,400 pesos at the NARS shop in Glorieta as well. I use this with my MAC for special occasions because it's kind of expensive. The SA said it's buildable, but sometimes it becomes cakey. So I don't know if it's just me, I put it on too thick, I need to do more color correcting or what, but I'm not 100% sold on this. I don't use it that much just because it's expensive, but it doesn't really do the perfect job possible. But I'm keeping it for special occasions. And then this one is the Deborah Milano Dress Me Perfect Concealer. It's 499 pesos from Watson's. And, okay.
It's cakey.
Like, if I wanted light coverage, it's fine. But when I build it up, it gets cakey. So, this one I'm keeping, but I'll be using it for, like, times when I don't have that much eye luggage or dark circles. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I have this new one. It's the Catrice Camouflage Cream. So this one is 329 pesos from Watson's as well. I'm sorry, but I can't give you much feedback yet because I only used this twice and I used my fingers to apply it. I haven't used a brush or a sponge to apply it, but the times I've used it, it's really concealing. Though I think the shade doesn't match me because
I look like a raccoon.
it's shade 10 Ivory. And then I remember choosing the color, but the next shade was a lot dark. And my skin is acidic. So that's why I got this one, this color. Okay, so we are done with concealers. Now for foundation.
1, 2, 3.
I only have 3 foundations. The first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Up. Okay, it's actually 700 pesos, but it wasn't on sale, so I got it at 499 pesos from Landmark. I love it because it's matte, it's easy to apply, but after like 6 hours of wearing, it oxidizes and I become a little brown or ashy, you know, it becomes darker. Or I don't know if I just need to get a lighter color, but this is really nice. Like, I have oily and dry skin, so the T-zone, that's where I start getting oily, but this one keeps the oil out. I only use 2 pea size for my entire face, so it's really affordable and lasts long. I might buy this again in a lighter shade or mix it with a lighter shade, just so I'll see if it's just the shade problem or the product itself. But it's really nice, it's buildable, and I like it. So next is the Deborah Milano 24-hour Perfect. This is 749 pesos and I got it from Watson's as well. And this is, oh, I think this is the one that smells nice. Yeah, they smell alike. I like using this because it's very easy to apply even with your hands, and a little goes a long way, truly. I love the color. It glides on perfectly. I've used a brush, a sponge, and my hands for this, for applying this, and it's really good. So I'll be keeping this. And next is the Catrice 12-Hour Matte Mousse Makeup. Now, this one, I really had high hopes for, because they claim that this, when you apply this and then put it on your skin, it feels like powder. So I really like matte makeup because I don't like the sticky feeling, or I don't like feeling sticky in any way or form on my face, on my body, everywhere. That's why I love matte makeup. This one is really good, but it gave me some breakouts. Like I had a pimple. Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, I have a pimple here and here.
The only different product I used that day was this one. And I only wore it for about 3 to 4 hours. So I'm going to try to use this again, but if I get another zit, I will give it away. That's all for today. I will review the other items in my makeup collection on our next video. See you again soon. Bye! If you like this video, hit subscribe, like, and the notifications bell button so that you'll know the next time I upload more videos.